What's going on, y'all? Look, check it out. For those who have a problem with holding on to money and always being broke and can't seem to get over the stump and always looking above the waters and drowning damn near and all that, I'm finna give you a quick tip on how to pay yourself. Finna give you a quick tip on how to pay yourself. Now, I'm not asking for nothing for this information. Like most fake seminars, you got to pay them all the time. Anytime somebody is willing to give you information on how to grow in life, and they ask you for donations, or they tell you you got to pay for this book or pay for this information, it's fake, because their gain is your pockets. You can't have a seminar on teaching someone how to not be broke and how to gain money and how to keep from being broke when you're dipping in their pockets, taking their money. See, what sense do that make, y'all? I think this is like probably my third or fourth video about how to keep money, basically like pay yourself. Now, this ain't about no get rich scheme. Nah, I don't teach that. No, we not teaching that today. You store up your treasures in heaven. Now, I don't want to get off the subject, but I'm not teaching about how to get rich. See, that's the problem with people. People want to pay people to tell them how to get rich. What sense do that make? Just think about it. No, I'm here to teach you how to pay yourself, how to keep, some money going in your pockets to keep you from borrowing. See, we don't want to do that today. No, borrowing money are for losers. Yeah, borrowing money are for losers. The people who borrow money are people who purposely choose not to manage their money. They don't care. They know they can rely on this person, that person, them, those, whoever. They don't care. We all fall short of the glory at times, financial, whatnot, but we're going to have to learn how to go without. Yeah, we're going to have to make some sacrifices, or either take heed when somebody try to teach you something on how to get out of those type of jams in life, so you can be confident in life and you will have less stress. We gotta get some wisdom from those who have it for real. So exclude those fake seminars out who's willing to also get your money. Come on now, let's go. Let's wake up and realize, look, something ain't right here. Now, first of all, you don't have to be rich to be smart. You don't have to be rich to keep money in your pocket. So we're going to get that out the way. Second of all, anybody that is receiving some type of income can be able to do this. If you're not receiving no income, it will probably be a little more hard for you to pay yourself. Now, we talking about people who may have Social Security coming in, pensions every month, or some type of allowance from their wife, husband, daughter, mother, boyfriend, girlfriend. A steady allowance, like either you're working or receiving some type of fixed income. You have to have a steady income in order to be able to pay yourself. So this is what I want to tell people. So to get out of that mind frame and that comfort zone mode of borrowing, this is how you can keep money in your pocket. Okay, first of all, you got to include God in your finances. You got to include God in your finances. Without Yahweh included in your finances, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. You must first include God in your life, in your finances as well. He is the provision of your life. Come on now. I don't want to lose nobody. So, okay, now, for an example, let's just say that, just for an example, because anybody could do this. I don't care if you bringing in $500 a month or $500 every week, every 2 weeks. Listen, let's just say, for instance, if you're making $200 a week, if you're bringing home $200 a week, let's just say this. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8. That's $800 a month. But I don't want to lose nobody, so I'm going to do it in an elementary way. $200 a week. Every time you get paid, you're going to take $20 out of that $200. That's 10%. You're going to take $20 out of that $200 and put it up. I don't care if it's in a Quaker Oat box, a shoe box. You're going to put it in an envelope somewhere, had it up under your dirty drawers, behind your pistol or whatever, up under the bed, under the mattress. Get your grandmama to hold it for you if you trust her enough to do it. I don't care. You're going to put away at least, you're going to put away that 10% of that $200, that's $20. Period. Every time you get paid, you're going to take that 10%, that's $20, and put it up. Now, that 10% is your tithing. That's for God. I don't want to lose y'all. I'm not saying this money is going to a pastor, a bishop, or none of that. No, we not doing that either. So just listen. That $20 that you put up every week from that $200 is your 10% that you're putting up for the Lord. That's put away. Period. You're not even touching that. I'm going to get back to that later on what that is for. Okay, so you got that out the way, right? Now, let's say this. You want to have 2 savings accounts, not 1. If you want to have 1, that's cool. But I'm going to tell you right now, today and age, having 1 savings account is going to be kind of like tricky. You're going to be probably dipping in that, and you're probably not going to be successful with accumulating money. You're going to have at least 2 savings accounts. 1 savings account it could be from the bank, or either again somewhere like maybe another Quaker Oat box or a shoe box or up under the mattress or whatever. This is a separate account. Get you a little lock safe or whatever at Walmart somewhere. I don't know, but this is your personal savings account. With that, you're going to put in however much you want to out of that $200 a week. You can put in at least $1. We'll get to the change later. You're going to put in at least $1. You can put in $1 this week. Next week, you can put in $50. Another week, you can put in $100 if you got it. If your bills is paid and stuff like that, you can go on and knock down whatever you want to. But you're going to put in at least $1 every week in this savings. Now, like I said, it could be $1 one week. It could be $2 another week. It could be whatever you want to. But you want to put something in that savings every week. And don't touch it. It's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Don't touch it. That's your miscellaneous money that you putting up for savings. Now, the other second savings is just in case you be tempted, or you may have to dip into that savings for like maybe some gas in the car, you know what I'm saying, or you may need a spare tire, you may have a flat, you may gotta go and get, because you done build up pots like maybe like $100 to $200, or say for instance you ain't got that much, but you may have like at least $70 in there from letting it stack, and you may get pulled over and you may have to pay a $50 ticket. You got it. Whether you want to pay it or not, you got it. You know what I'm saying? So you can dip into that savings and grab out $50 because you should been ahead it. I'm just saying, if you don't touch it, you straight. Now, that third savings is like a backup savings. That third savings, I'm finna tell y'all. Now, you got $20 already out of that $200 a week. That's not bad. You got whatever you choose to put in that first savings. That's not bad. You putting in whatever you want. You're not stressed. You putting in whatever. You're not being forced to put in a certain amount. You putting in whatever you want. And the other, all God is asking for is 10%. That's not bad. You're going to spend that on weed and drinks anyway and fast food. So there you go. Let's just say for right now, you got $25 out of that check so far. So the third saving, the third savings, which is the second savings, you're gonna put up, you wanna label this to keep you stern, you know what I'm saying? So let's just say with that second savings, I'm going on and I'm gonna purposely put at least $10 in there. You're gonna purposely put maybe $5 or $10 in there. You're gonna label that $5 or $10 savings. You're gonna put at least $5. I'll just give y'all that then. $10. Somebody out there probably right now $10. But you're gonna put at least $5. Like, put a stamp on that. Okay, this second savings, I'm putting at least $5 in there. $5. Don't go below $5 in that savings. But I just say 10 because you want to be confident that you got a little money put up and you're not stressing. So let's just say overall you got 20, you got 5, and you got 10. You know what I'm saying? That's $35 out of that whole 200. Now, I threw that 10 in there, like I said, if you want to be a beast about it. But if you just going on and label that as a 5, then you got, you know what I'm saying, 30. You know what I'm saying? You got 30 in there. But, okay, let's just say 30 out of that whole 200. What you got left? Now, we talking about spending, we talking about getting paid every week. Now, if you got bills to pay, then pay your bills. Pay your bills. Pay your bills. But if you're working somewhere and you're accepting at least $200 a week, then you must be fine with that until I guess things get better. But if you can't at least put some money up off that $200 a week, then you have a problem with the way you're getting paid. See, if there's a will, there's a way. That's why I said include God in it. See, this is how you're paying yourself while getting paid from where you work at. You got your tithing building up just in case of an emergency if somebody need your help. Joe Blow, you got $10, man. I need gas in my car. I just had a flat. I need about $40 for a spare time, man. I'm stuck on woo. You got that tab right there where you can go in and be able to help Miss Susie or whoever and say, you got a heart, and say, okay, cool. You know what? Yeah, I got it. I got $40. This is a giving thing. This tithing is not for loans. You don't get anything out the tithing. That's for the Lord. And say, oh, I'm going to just loan you that. No. When you have a tithing up and you need to give it to somebody, that's what you do. You give it to somebody to help them. God is a giver, not a taker. So that's what the tithing is for. And who knows? As you're building that tithe that you're putting in $20 a week, as you're building it and building it because you can't touch it because it's for somebody else who needs it, who knows? You may need that. And you done stack that money up and you probably got about $500 within 3 or 4 months or something. I'm just throwing it out there. You know what I'm saying? You may have some money stored away. You may have to have it. Your lights get cut off just by mistake and you may need to go buy a generator, or I'm just throwing stuff out there, people, letting you know when you have money put to the side, it's a blessing to have it just in case of an emergency. We're not doing this to bling bling and go to the strip club. We're not doing this because you want to look fly and buy rims on your car. You do what you want to do with your money, but you're going to stay broke when you're trying to be fashion of this world. You're going to stay broke if you're a weed head who got to have a weed. You're going to stay broke if you're an alcoholic who like to drink. You're going to stay broke if you like to trick off your money with females or with guys or whatever. When you do all the wrong things with your money, it becomes a bad habit. And when it becomes a habit, it gives birth to you being broke and miserable. Spend your money wisely. God wants us to enjoy ourselves and buy things. And yeah, he said you can drink, but if you're breaking yourself because you love to drink and you see the outcome is you always being broke, and then you being mad and miserable because you can't go get another drink or you can't pay your bill, you have a problem. So that's the reason why I said have a second savings, because just in case you got the dip in this one for whatever reason, you're confident that you're going to be okay, because that second one can back you up. Next thing you know, with you spending your money wisely and you're not easily to dip in it, you're less stressed financially, people. You're less stressed. Now, with all that saying, that's at least $30 or $35 out of that $200 a week check. I didn't say take half of the $200, take $100 and do this and do that. No, $30 or $35 out of that $200 just to put up, that's not bad. That's a blessing. And just with that amount, and you keep stacking and you keep stacking and you paying yourself, you got God blessing you, and because you're not dependent on that. In other words, what I'm saying by depending on that, you're not like looking at it like, okay, I got about 400 in them ties right there, I can get that for whatever. No, that's where you see, he see your heart. No, keep in mind that tithe is for somebody else. While you're stacking with this two savings for whatever, you got that for whatever. You're paying yourself every week for them two savings accounts. You got that. You stacking. You may dip a little bit and go get, you know what I'm saying, go get you some pizza or whatever, but you can put that back, you know what I'm saying. But if you making a habit of always dipping in it, you know, then yeah, you're going to eventually go broke. But with the tithe, just keep putting that in there. Don't even think or look at that tithe. Just thank God and keep putting that up, because you never know who you may need to help. And when you help people, you get more back from God as a blessing, because your heart was in it and you're not tripping about money. I'm trying my best to break it down for y'all. But this is how you pay yourself. This is how you keep from borrowing money from others. This is how you can also be able to help the next person who like to borrow or whatever. When you're willing to help someone, take that tithe and give it to them. I'm not saying let people take advantage of you and just, you know, keep asking and begging and begging. You just got to do it. No, come on, follow your heart. Follow your heart and know that if you can help this person, they really need the help them. But if you have discernment, you know this person ain't, you know, just trying to step over you, you don't have to give them nothing. You don't have to give these people, you don't have to help all the time, you know, come on now. Even in the Bible said, you know, people that's in need gonna be everywhere and they gonna be there, you know what I'm saying. So you can't save the world, you know, but this is how you can pay yourself. This is how you can keep your stress levels down financially. Food for thought, people. Take heed. Peace. Okay, now with the change, every time you come home and you got change in your pocket, I don't care if it's 2 cents to 85 cents. This is what you do. You may want to get like maybe a safe deposit box or something where you can have divided boxes for your change. Quarters, nickels, dimes, pennies, or something like that. Or either they got somewhere it's just nickels, pennies, and dimes. And the quarters, you probably could just put them somewhere else. But this is how you can also accumulate savings or either pay yourself with the change that you have left over. When you have change left over, you're going to take the change and you're going to divide it. You're going to put the pennies all in there with the pennies, and you're going to put the nickels in the nickel slot. You're going to put the dimes all where the dimes be at. And like I said, if they have a quarter slot, you're going to put the quarters in the quarter slot. If they don't have a quarter slot, just put them somewhere with the dollars. Just put the quarters somewhere with they're going to be still easy to count. Just put them somewhere, put them in a plastic bag. What I'm saying is separate your change and forget about it. Come back when you got change, just toss it in there. Divide it off and toss it in there. Don't take the change and, oh man, you know, I need 50 cents. You know, I need 40 cents for this beer. And you're going to go all the way into your savings deposit box just to go and get 50 cents. That's ridiculous. No, what you're going to do is just keep stacking that change. Now, for me, I save the nickels, dimes, and pennies all the time. I always save those and let them stack. My quarters, I always let them stack and accumulate to like maybe $5 to $20, and I cash them in because I like to wash my clothes. So my quarter specifically goes to laundromat, huh? And the reason why I say cash me because I have a card to wash my clothes. They don't do the quarters and stuff. And some laundromats they do still accept quarters. So I still got that. But I'm just giving an example. That's what I do with my quarters. I keep throwing any quarters I get, I put them to the side, and I know that right there, I got my laundry money right there. Them quarters. You ain't got to keep going in your savings and dipping for laundry money and all that. No, your laundry money is right there with them quarters. And like I said, if you got a laundromat where they got to accept the card, then take them quarters and take it to the laundromat, and they're going to transfer it over where you can put it on your card, or either take them quarters you got and go to the laundromat. Them quarters, what I have is for specifically is for laundry. Now, my change, pennies, nickels, and dimes, I let that accumulate to the point where it's so full that I literally go to the store and cash it in to get dollars. Now, with pennies, nickels, and dimes, and if you don't wash the way I wash, whatever, you can include the quarters. When you get to a full amount where you be like, okay, look, this is running over, I need to go on and cash this in so I can make room for my next amount of change that I'm gonna get in there. Clean it all out, go to the store and have someone to count it for you, or you count it for them. Listen, do not go to that change, that coin deposit thing where you put your coins in there. Do not use that. I don't care what nobody say. Do not use that. I don't advise that, because you're defeating the purpose of accumulating your savings that you work hard for. You have to pay that coin check machine or whatever to count your change. You know what I'm saying? What sense do that make? You gonna pay them to count your change for me? Who's to say sometimes they may not even give you all your change that you got in there? You may have like $20 worth of change, and they may give you $15 worth or whatever. Nah, bump that. Count that change yourself, or either, excuse me, y'all, I'm gonna be here for a minute, and count it for the cashier or whatever. No, I don't use that. That's defeating the purpose. Now, if you want to take the time and say, well, I just do it and I don't care. I gotta go. I got things to do. Well, that's on you. I'm just saying I don't advise that. I count mine. But anyway, so you're gonna take that and you're gonna get your dollars for that. Now, you have a choice. It's your money. You can take that change and flip it into dollars and put it back into your savings, or split it, put it in that savings. Or, you can take it and just treat yourself. You can take that change that you've accumulated and might accumulate to like maybe $10, $15, $20, all that change. You could treat yourself, or either take that, flip them dollars, and just put it back in your savings. Let your savings continue to stack. So that's what I want to let you all know about the change that you get. Some people got change all in their car, all in their room, up under the bed, and all in the couch and stuff like that. Now take that change and put it up and separate it and just let it sit there until it run over, until it gets so full where it's time to go and take this in. When it get full, take it in, cash it in, get your dollars, and do whatever you want to do with it. You know what I'm saying? So that's food for thought. Just take your change, let it accumulate, and don't feel like you just got to spend it because it's just loose change. No, that change adds up to dollars, and that's money in your pocket again. Peace.